Oh, there we go. All right. Got the mic on. Yeah. Yeah, once again, don't worry about Tony Hawk being on the screen. That's just that's usually when I'm playing in this emulator when I'm not playing, like, anything else. So, yeah, we're gonna get back to MGS1, where the last time I played, the game decided to crash on me. So, off stream, I had to go back through and, you know, get back to where I was at because I didn't have any saves anywhere near where I was at. So let me just turn the audio back on also. Okay, and I also need to turn on, yeah, the analog. All right. So yeah, I think I have no idea what's about to happen next. I think it's the helicopter fight. But I don't have a stinger, and I don't remember where you get it from, so... Oh no, you gotta use the rope here. Okay. forgot about that. Right. Just making sure I'm not missing any items or anything. Yo, what's up, Pink Ribbon? Christ, this is loud. Alright, I think I gotta use the rope here. Yeah, I've been missing in action for a while because... Well, I'll explain after this cutscene.
Snake! I'm afraid I can't let you get past here.
Liquid.
You're not going any farther. Die!
We'll see about that, Liquid.
It's a long way down. If only I had a rope.
We
I
do
should
have
be
a rope.
able to use that rope I got.
There we go.
What are you going to do? Take on a hind with your bare
It's like the
hands?
snake just forget
Now
that
you're
quickly.
mine!
If I stay here, I'm finished.
Okay, I might fuck this up. Somewhat. Oh god. Alright, can I get through this without getting annihilated? Let's find out. I don't remember the controls.
Here's how to repel. Press the X button to jump away from the wall. While you're away from the wall, press down on the directional button to drop down. If you jump while pressing right or left on the directional button, you can make a big jump in that direction. If you press and hold the circle button while using the directional button, you can walk slowly across the wall.
This never gets old.
If you're careful with the timing,
Just breaking a
you
fourth
should
wall.
be able to dodge the gunfire from behind while you rappel down. If anyone can do it, you can, Snake.
Yeah, so I originally meant to. Oh god, nope, nope. Come on. Oh, snake. Oh my god, come on. Snake. What? Wow, only got hit once. Snake. Complete the repel section without taking damage more than twice. Okay, that's cool. So yeah, pretty much, I originally meant to stream this again like the next night, but I totally forgot that I had to, I had like a scheduled appointment to get my, my booster shot that morning. So I got that shot, and, later that day, I just lost all of my energy. Like, I was just obliterated. Which is weird, because, like, I didn't have that happen to me with, like, my first two shots. Like, those were just, like... Wait, where's my body armor? Okay, there it is. So yeah. Like, I don't know why, like, I don't know what happened, but, like, my body just did not react well to that shot. And I was just out of it for, like, 2 days straight. I couldn't do anything. So that was fun. So I'm finally feeling, alright, I gotta take some drugs. Let's do that. I'm finally feeling like a human being again, so that's nice. Okay, he just no-sold a headshot. Alright. What is... Okay. That is interesting. Without taking damage. Huh. I thought there were more of them. I kind of remember there being like another group that would come after you. But I guess not. Because they can actually hit you. Nope. Okay. Now we got the stinger. Also, let me just save state like every 2 seconds because I don't want to suffer like a setback like last time where like the game just crashes and I just have to redo so much. So that was horrible last time. Alright. This might be the part where there's like a bunch of security cameras that I have to... Wait. Is this the part with the elevator? I like how I just don't even remember the actual order of stuff. Maybe the elevator segment is after the boss battle. I don't even know. This looks like the elevator bit though. But I don't remember if that's like before or after. Right.
Damn.
Alright, so... And now we go back up. Man, what is with this game and just staircases that last forever? Okay, so I guess I go up and then... The hell? I think that's Otacon. It's gotta be Otacon.
Don't shoot! It's me, don't shoot!
Yeah,
It's
okay.
me, Snake!
Otacon, how'd you get here?
Well, it wasn't as dramatic as your entrance, believe me. I'm afraid of heights.
You were watching?
Yeah, I was watching. I was riding in the back of their truck. Thanks to the stealth camouflage.
How did you get up here?
The elevator, of course.
The first floor of the circular staircase was destroyed.
That's why I took the elevator.
The elevator was working?
Yeah, that's right. You're incredible. Like a movie hero or something.
He's not wrong.
No, you're wrong. In the movies, the hero always saves the girl.
You mean Meryl? Sorry. Forget I said anything. Snake, there's something I've really got to ask you. It's why I followed you up this far. Have you ever loved someone?
That's what you came to ask?
No, I mean, I was wondering if even soldiers fall in love.
What are you trying to say?
I want to ask you, do you think love can bloom even on a battlefield?
Yeah,
there it is.
I do.
The iconic line.
I think at any time, any place, people can fall in love with each other. But if you love someone, you have to be able to protect them.
I think so too.
I have a favor to ask.
Uh-oh.
Don't worry, it'll be easy.
I told you before I don't want to hurt anyone.
I don't want you to either.
Okay.
The elevator is stopped down there. I want you to get it to move. You see?
That's weird.
It was working before, but now it isn't.
Maybe the panel's broken.
Can you fix it?
It was working before. If it's the mechanism, leave it to me.
I've got to go and swat a noisy fly.
Okay. I'll stay here and hold the fort. Good luck.
You really look like hell. Are you okay?
Don't worry. If I do this, it doesn't matter. I just pretend like I'm not here, and then I'm not scared.
Strange logic. I'm counting on you.
Just compartmentalizing everything. If it works, it works. Alright. Time to annihilate Liquid. Temporarily. Okay, so this is the elevator segment. I think. Oh, okay, yeah. I have to actually do the boss fight. Alright, I think there's gonna be... Yep. I'm just gonna... Well... I think these chaffs might actually work in the boss fight. But I don't remember if they do or not. Probably not really necessary, so I'm just gonna make liberal usage of them. Somewhat. Or maybe not. Not liberally, but that would mean I would just spam them. I'm gonna try to be a bit more measured. Alright, I know there's like 2 more sets. The next set has 3 cameras, and then the last set has 4. I could use the stinger, but I gotta save those for the boss fight, so... I really don't like the summer. It is just so hot. It's 3 in the morning right now, and it's just like 1,000,000,000 degrees outside. It's horrible. I like every season except summer. Alright, I think that's it for the gun cameras. Yeah. Alright. Stinger. Alright, cool. They just gave me, like, maxed out Stinger, so I guess I could have used those, and it wouldn't have really been a big deal. Oh well. Alright. Make a save state here, just in case. Can't be too safe. I think the chaps might like throw off some of his attacks, but I don't really remember.
So, the snakes finally come out of this home. Are you ready now, my brother?
Why are you calling me brother? Who the hell are you?
I'm you. I'm your shadow.
What?
Ask the father that you killed. I'll send you to hell to meet him.
Alright, let's hear what Nastasha has to say about this helicopter.
Your best chance is to hit him while he is circling. When his nose isn't pointed at you, that is your opening. Shove a Stinger missile up his butt.
Given what we know about Master, I bet he's suddenly not gonna answer if I call him. Yeah. That's actually a really good touch.
Liquid means to bring this to an end now. He obviously planned this.
Maybe the broken elevator was all part of the trap.
You mean he fiddled with the elevator to get me out on the roof?
You'll have to destroy that hind, Snake. You can see the hind on your radar screen. Even if you lose visual contact, you can always check his position by radar.
One more time on her.
That machine gun can rip you to shreds in seconds. When it is facing in your direction, you'd better hide in the shadows up there.
I don't know if chaps would actually have any effect on this thing. I know it's got missiles, but... Ah. Yeah. Probably don't need him. Pretty soon he's gonna like launch a bunch of stuff. Oh. Oh. I was gonna see if I could do it without getting hit. Rip me. What? How did that not hit? Hello? Auto target. Stinger. Alright. Oh, get away! What?
What's wrong?
What?
Snake! Snake!
I thought like that was the safe zone. That's what I remember. Ace Gamer, what's up, man? Alright, note to self, don't ever go down, apparently, because that's not the safe zone. What the hell? Alright.
That was nothing.
It's being reckless right now. Wow, that actually hit.
Nice shot.
Yeah, I should be able to get it. Alright, now we gotta move. Because as it turns out... Yeah, I've got rations. I'm just wearing the body armor. Alright, should be extra stingers up here. Yeah. Alright, now he's gonna blow up that thing in the middle. Come on. You little coward, let's go. Alright, that didn't... Okay. Don't ever want to do that again. That should have hit. Get wrecked.
See you in hell, Liquid. That takes care of the cremation.
A fucking line. Oh, I played so badly right there. Jesus Christ.
You have exercised endless discernment.
Snake, the elevator's working.
Fixed it?
No, that's the weird thing. It just moved by itself. It's headed your way now.
Is that so? Okay.
That explosion before, what was it?
Oh, I had to take out that helicopter.
Helicopter? That's incredible, Snake.
Listen, I just want to make sure again. This is the way to get to where Metal Gear is being stored?
Yeah. The entrance to the underground maintenance base is towards the back of the snowfield ahead.
Okay. Find a safe place to hide out for a while. I'm going underground.
I know,
Yeah.
you don't have to tell me.
And
Yo,
stay out of my
Evan,
way.
thank you for the follow.
Don't try to be a hero or anything.
Okay. Call me if you need to.
Alright, to the elevator we go. See if there's any extra ammo up here. Nope. Just a really claustrophobic camera angle.
What is it, Snake?
You'll absolutely save.
Don't forget to save your memories of me, too.
Can't save memories even on that system of yours. Memories are fragile things. After you reduce them to binary numbers and send them through the air, they're not memories anymore.
I wouldn't be so sure of that. There's nothing my system can't do.
Memories aren't just sounds and pictures. They exist somewhere between the sounds, between the pictures.
I don't get it. Anything can be done digitally.
If that's true, why don't you go ahead and try to save what I'm thinking right now?
I can't save that type of thing. You have to put it into words at least.
That's right. And that's what memories are. Wordless.
I don't know about that.
No matter how far data technology advances, you'll never be able to penetrate the human heart.
You're wrong. It's just a matter of time.
But first you have to try to understand human emotions, Mei Ling.
And how do I do that?
You have to allow yourself to fall in love with someone.
Alright, super deep philosophical meandering. But I guess that is Metal Gear. Now we go down. I wonder if those cameras are still there. Yeah. Let's get this stuff over here. Yeah, that's true. It's easy to forget that. She did not appear again until 4. And in 4, in the online multiplayer, I think there was like a DLC that you could buy where you can actually play as her, as like one of the. She was one of the like I forget what they call them. They were basically like that generation's version of like a hero, I guess. You could play as Ocelot, I believe, and a few other people. I think you could play as Snake, Ocelot, Mei Ling, and I think someone else. It's been a very long time since I played that game. Yeah, Raiden was probably one of them. And then eventually Raiden got his own game, which I still haven't played yet. I've heard good things about it, I just never got around to playing it. Let's see, how am I going to go about doing this? I know a way.
Huh?
I don't know why, but the elevator just started working again. If you take it all the way to the bottom of Tower B and go outside, you'll be in the snowfield. The entrance to the underground maintenance base is in the north of the snowfield.
Sure, Otacon. Kind of weird elevator. It only has 1 and 9 on it.
Snake, there's something I forgot to tell you before.
What?
There were 5 stealth camouflage prototypes in my lab.
Yeah, so?
If you take out the one I'm wearing, that leaves 4.
Hey, this isn't first grade math class.
I thought I'd get one for you. So I went back to the lab and
Yeah?
the 4 suits were missing. Also, about the elevator that I checked out, it's really strange. It was like someone was intentionally holding it.
When you were riding on it, did the weight limit warning go off?
That's another thing that bothered me about it. The warning went off, and I know I couldn't be over the limit.
How much do you weigh?
About 135, but that elevator had a weight limit of 650 pounds.
It would take at least 5 people to go over that limit.
Look out, Snake! The guys who stole my stealth prototypes are in there with you!
Too late, Snake. Now die.
Ugh. I gotta, like, interact with Kip. Shit. And that's how you do that. I heard a camera. Oh, I guess that's in the next room. Okay. There's a door. Okay. Yeah. I guess it would trivialize the rest of the game if you could. That's why it's only unlocked after you, you know, beat the game with one of the, alright. One of the one of the endings. One of the 2 endings. Alright, looks like it's chaff time.
Snake, are you okay?
Otacon,
I like
were
the
there any
way
other stealth
that
prototypes?
No, there were only
he
5.
gets shot and he just
So,
crouches down
this
in
isn't
the
stealth
exact place he
camouflage
got
then.
shot at.
What are you talking about?
Someone's aiming at me in the middle of this
Like he
blizzard.
didn't even take cover.
It's her!
Wolf? Sniper Wolf?
Yes, it's her. It's definitely her.
Otacon, you sound like you're happy.
What's up, eco-terrorism?
No, I'm not.
So then what is it?
Snake, please don't kill her.
Are you insane?
Please. She's a good person. You'd know that if you talked to her.
Listen to me, kid. She's a merciless killer.
I can see you perfectly from here.
How did she get into our
I
comms?
told you, I'd never quit the hunt. Now you're mine.
Wolf, no, you can't.
Don't get between a wolf and its prey.
You're pretty good if you can hit me in this storm.
You see, women naturally make better soldiers.
Wolf, don't do this.
It's quicker.
Snake,
I don't know, just like blowing him up.
here.
Because I'm not going to use him on like any other
Sense
fight,
me
like
near you.
until like
It's a
later on in the
mistake for
game.
a sniper to reveal her location.
And by that point, I'll just
Is
have like a
that
bunch of.
right? Well,
I'll have
I'm
a
going
ton of
to
stingers
send
by that
you a
point.
love letter, my dear. Do you know what that is? It's a bullet straight from my gun to your heart.
Please, Wolf. Snake, no!
Quiet! Don't get in our way.
Now I'm gonna pay you back for Meryl.
You men are so weak. You could never finish what you start.
Well, we'll see about that. Oh, this never gets old. I really wonder if the game's developers knew that this was like a potential strategy. Because I mean, really, there's no reason why it wouldn't work. Like, why would you not do this? You know, it's like the most practical, pragmatic way to go about it. Because you would think, like, if they didn't think about it being a possibility, they could have just made this area have, like, the chaff effect. Or the, whatever they call it. Not the chaff effect, but, like, the jammed radar where you can't use this weapon. And they didn't. So... one more should do it. That was weird. Using no more than 50% of your missile's fuel. That's a really, really specific trophy. That's not what I wanted.
I waited for this moment. I am a sniper. Waiting is my job. Never moving a muscle. Concentrating. I am long shot. You cannot save me. Please. Just finish me quick. I am a Kurd. I have always dreamed of a peaceful place like this.
A Kurd. So that's why you're called Wolf.
I was born on the battlefield. Raised on the battlefield. Gunfire, sirens, and screams. They were my lullabies. Hunted like dogs, day after day. Driven from our ragged shelters. That was my life. Each morning I'd wake up and find a few more of my family or friends dead beside me. I'd stare at the morning sun and pray to make it through the day. The governments of the world turned a blind eye to our misery. But then, he appeared. My hero. Saladin. He took me away from all that.
Saladin? You mean Big Boss?
I became a sniper. Hidden. Watching everything through a rifle's scope. Now I could see war. Not from inside, but from the outside. As an observer. I watched the brutality, the stupidity of mankind through the scope of my rifle. I joined this group of revolutionaries to take my revenge on the world. But I have shamed myself and my people. I am no longer the wolf I was born to be. In the name of vengeance, I sold my body and my soul.
Saw this.
Now I am nothing more than a dog.
Wolves are noble animals. They're not like dogs. In Yupik, the word for wolf is Keglanek, and the Aleuts revere them as honorable cousins. They call mercenaries like us dogs of war. It's true. We're all for sale at some price or another. But you're different. Untamed. Solitary. You're no dog. You're a wolf.
Who are you? Are you Saladin?
Wolf. You spared Meryl's life.
She was never my real target. I don't kill for sport.
Rest easy. You'll die as the proud wolf you are.
I finally understand. I wasn't waiting to kill people. I was waiting for someone to kill me. A man like you. You're a hero. Please, set me free.
Why? Why?
I loved you.
What is it?
My gun. Give it to me. She's part of me. Everyone's here now. Oh, okay, hero. Set me free.
Goodbye. Snake, you said that love could bloom on the battlefield. But I couldn't save her. What are you doing?
Returning it to its owner. I don't need a handkerchief.
Why?
I don't have any more tears to shed. I'm going to the underground base. We're out of time.
I know.
You'll have to protect yourself now. Don't trust anyone.
Yeah.
If I can't stop Metal Gear, this whole place will probably be bombed to hell.
Yeah.
We might not meet again.
I'll hang on to my codec. I want to keep helping.
You can leave anytime.
Yeah,
Get
this is a really good cutscene.
A head start on your new life.
Guns of the Hellgas, a fellow Killzone fan, I see. Welcome aboard. Killzone, another great franchise.
What was she fighting for?
Which, unfortunately,
What am I fighting for?
is currently not
What are
active.
you fighting for?
If we make it through this, I'll tell you.
Okay. I'll be searching too.
Yeah, I've been thinking about streaming Killzone, like the first game. And I think the second and third might be playable in emulators by now.
In China, they say it's better.
I mean,
to
I know
live
they are
ugly
playable in
than to die
emulators. I
beautiful.
just don't know if they're
I
like
think it's
100%
true.
playable or not.
Once you're dead, you'll never have another chance to be happy. I can't understand people who want to die before their time. Please, Nick, promise me that you'll come back alive.
Nah, this is the PS1 version being played in Duck Station emulator. Okay, I know in some of these rooms there's like mines everywhere. So I'm just gonna be like really careful. Huh. I wonder if we can crawl underneath that. Wait, I think this is the door that leads to like the next area, maybe? That requires keycard 7, which I don't have. That was weird. Yeah, see, there's like mines everywhere, so it's like booby-trapped. So you really want to be careful. And just crawl everywhere. I think some of these places have, yeah, people have, told me that, like, if you hold, like, a chaff or, like, a SOCOM, you run faster. Which I always forget. Alright, no traps in here. I know there's one area over here where you can see Liquid's like parachute somewhere on this side. There might be a trophy for doing it. I think it's like towards the bottom. Okay, 2 cameras. All right. Yeah, there it is.
Colonel, listen to me. I found a parachute near the wreckage of the Hind.
A parachute? You don't think that Liquid survived?
Impossible. As soon as he jumped out of the pilot's seat, he'd be sliced up faster than an onion on an infomercial.
So what's that parachute doing there then?
I have no idea.
A trap?
Either that, or a message. To me.
Meaning I'm not dead, I suppose.
Maybe. But I think it's more like I'll string you up.
Well, in any case, don't let your guard down.
I won't.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, I just love the fact that, like, they knew that him surviving, like, an ejection is just complete nonsense. Because what they said about, like, ejecting out of a Hind is completely true. Like, that would just absolutely... He would just get fucking insta-gibbed, and that would be the end of it. But he somehow survived the crash, and I think he survived the impact, which is already just insane, but he took the parachute out, and, I think that's the cardboard box. But yeah, he survived the impact, and just a taunt Snake just went like, I'm just gonna put that in the, put that thing there, and to intimidate Snake. The P-box. I remember the wolves being able to pee on you, but I didn't remember how to trigger it. So I guess that's how you do that. I think this room has... Well, nope, no traps. I like how they gave me ammo for literally everything except... Oh yeah, you gotta do it when Meryl's still with you. Alright, any traps in here? Nope, so we just run through. Just gonna make a save state, because this emulator can crash at the worst possible time, so... Oh. Okay. Didn't need to do that. Oh well. I wonder how many people played this game for the first time, and then they walked down that stairway, and they thought, like, they died somehow. Because of the sound and the animation. They were like, what? Alright, change disc. Alright, let me locate... Disc 2. Do I not have... I guess I never moved my PS1 discs to my, to that drive. That's pretty weird. Desktop. I know I have it, though. Okay. ROMs, PS1. MGS. Alright, disc 2. Let's go. Press the start button. Yeah. Because it's just such a weird transition. They probably should have picked something else. Alright.
What can I do for you, Snake? Snake, in China they say, when walking through a melon patch, don't adjust your sandals. That means that when things get really bad, you have to try to remember what's important. Keep things in the proper perspective, okay?
Sure. Alright. This guy is just looking at every possible... What is this patrol pattern? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna pretty much beat the game in this stream. Or at least I plan to. Alright, I remember that thing can actually knock you off, but I think all you gotta do is just crouch. Appreciate the follow, man. Thank you. Is there anything over here? Just some ammo that I didn't need. Elevator. Does this work? Holy shit, it does. I never knew that you could do this. I have never, what? Okay. I played this game, I owned this game when it first came out, way back in '98. I never knew that you could get in this elevator and actually use it. That's kind of, yeah, I don't know, it's just blowing my mind. Well, I guess I know now. Let's see. I don't think I needed to go over here for any reason, so I'm just not gonna go there. Okay, if I remember correctly, there are mines somewhere in this area. Or maybe there will be the second time you go through this area. Yeah. The screams, man.
Damn.
They don't even care. much for those guys. Oh, okay. Alright. Okay. Fuck it. God damn it, I knew it. This is the part that has the mines in it. Fucking, that's one thing that's really annoying about this game. They just spam mines everywhere in certain areas. Just like every fucking place you go, just mines. I don't know if that... Dude, what? Okay, let's look at this shit. Fuck off. It just completely nullified the ration that I just picked up. I think you can actually kill these birds if you, like, spam bullets or explosives. And if you do, like, I think someone calls you, but I'm not gonna do it.
Snake, I've got something to tell you about Naomi Hunter.
What about her?
Is this conversation secure?
Don't worry, the monitor's off.
Okay.
What's up?
I was in the FBI too, you know.
I didn't know that. What's your point?
Dr. Hunter's story about her background, about her grandfather being an assistant secretary to Hoover in the FBI.
Yeah?
And then going undercover to investigate the mafia in New York.
Yeah, what about it?
It was all a big lie.
What did you say?
It was really bothering me. Why would she lie about it?
She lied?
She might be a spy.
Ridiculous.
Come on, even a high school student could see past it. The head of the FBI at that time, Edgar Hoover, he was a well-known racist. Didn't Naomi say that her father was Japanese?
Yeah.
Well, back then, there wasn't a single Asian investigator. Also, in the 1950s, the undercover mafia sting operations hadn't even started yet. They first started in 1960, in Chicago, not New York.
But
you better check it out. The chief and the president mysteriously dying, and that ninja? Too many strange things are happening.
are you saying that Naomi might be behind it?
I don't know. Either that, or she's working with the terrorists.
Could it be?
If I find out anything, I'll call. In the meantime, be careful.
Naomi is truly sus. I never liked Naomi, to be honest. Like, she gets even more unbearable in MGS4. I fucking hated her. Like, when she died, I was just like, fuck yeah, finally.
Welcome, Cossack. This is the end of the road for you.
He didn't spell Cossack right.
Listen, they agree. Ravens aren't scavengers like most people think. They're simply returning to the natural world, that which is no longer needed. Sometimes they even attack wounded foxes.
You were the one in the M1 tank? Must have been a tight fit for a big boy like you.
But that was no true battle. The Ravens and I were testing to see what kind of man you were. The judgment is decided. The Ravens say you are a true warrior.
Am I hallucinating? I can't move.
The Raven has put the mark of death upon you. Blood from the east flows within your veins. Your ancestors too were raised on the barren plains of Mongolia. Inuit and Japanese are cousins to each other. We share many ancestors, you and I.
I don't have any crows in my family tree.
You jest, but indeed ravens and snakes are not the best of friends. Nevertheless, you will make a worthy adversary. You live in Alaska too. You know of the World Eskimo Indian Olympics?
Yeah, I know it. Must be a real threat in the muck-duck eating contest.
Yes, you are right. But there is another event that I excel at. It is called the ear pull. It is an event where two opponents pull each other's ears while enduring the harsh cold. It tests spiritual as well as physical strength.
You want to pull each other's ears?
The form is different, but the spirit is the same. Rejoice, Snake! Ours will be a glorious battle.
This isn't glorious, it's just plain killing. Violence isn't a sport.
Well, we'll see if there's iron in your words.
Alright. See if I don't fuck this up. Ah. You know, honestly... Hang on. I was gonna try to, like, bait him. Aw, what? This is kind of like the most well-designed boss fight in the game, because it actually incorporates stealth into the, you know, into the fight, and he's having a time right now. Oh shit, I think I got him stun locked. I do. Let's fucking go, dude. Oh. I don't know how I did that, but I'll take it. His pathfinding just broke.
Just as the boss said, it is my existence which is no longer needed in this world. But my body will not remain in this place. My spirit and my flesh will become one with the ravens. In that way, I will return to Mother Earth who bore me. Snake! I will be watching you. Understand? Snake, take this security card. It will open that door.
Why?
You are a snake which was not created by nature. You and the boss. You are from another world. A world that I do not wish to know. Go and do battle with him. I will be watching from above. First, I'll give you a hint. The man who you saw die before your eyes.
What is it?
That was not the DARPA chief. It was Decoy Octopus, a member of Foxhound. He was a master of disguise. He copied his subjects down to the blood. So he drained the chief's blood and took it into himself. But he wasn't able to deceive the Angel of Death.
The Angel of Death? But why go to so much trouble? Why impersonate the chief?
That is the end of my hint. You must solve the rest of the riddle yourself. Snake, in the natural world, there's no such thing as boundless slaughter. There's always an end to it. But you are different.
What are you trying to say?
The path you walk on has no end. Each step you take is paved with the corpses of your enemies. Their souls will haunt you forever. You shall have no peace. Hear me, Snake. My spirit will be watching you.
Yeah, Raven's like one of the best characters in the series,
Snake,
for sure.
it's me.
Really cool guy.
Master.
It's about Naomi. Turn your monitor off.
What about Naomi?
Colonel, is Naomi there?
Honestly, when you see
No,
how much
she's away.
integrity and
She's
honor he
taking a
had,
short
it's
nap.
kind of a wonder. How the hell did he even get in a
So what is this about
Foxhound?
Naomi?
Like, why would he even be working with those guys?
Maybe we'd better let the Colonel hear this too.
Yeah. Go on, Master.
Well, basically, Dr. Naomi Hunter is not Dr. Naomi Hunter at all.
What?
I thought her story of her background sounded kind of fishy, so I checked it out.
And?
There is an actual Dr. Naomi Hunter, or I should say, there was one. But she's not the woman we know. The real Naomi Hunter disappeared somewhere in the Middle East. Our Naomi must have somehow obtained her identification papers.
So then who is she really?
She must be some kind of spy.
A spy?
Yes. Maybe she's been sent to sabotage this operation.
Are you saying she's with the terrorists?
I don't want to believe it either, but she is working for Foxhound.
So you think she had a part in the uprising?
Or she could be working with some different group altogether.
Different group? It couldn't be.
Place her under arrest.
What?
She's betrayed us. She needs to be arrested and interrogated to find out who she's with.
You If she's one of their spies, then we're in big trouble.
What do you mean?
Nothing.
Have you let her in on some kind of vital secret or something? Does this have anything to do with the mysterious deaths of the DARPA chief and the Arms Tech president?
I have no idea.
Anyway, we cannot allow her to participate any further in this mission.
Wait a minute. Without her, we can't complete this mission.
I knew it. You're hiding something.
Give me some time. I'll try to get it out of her.
Hurry then. We've got to figure out who she is and what she's doing here.
I understand. Snake, give me some time.
I don't have any time left for you.
Burn. Alright.
Naomi wasn't acting strangely or anything?
No, I just can't believe that Naomi's an enemy spy. I refuse to accept that.
I don't want to believe it either, but...
Don't say it, Snake.
Ugh, oh well. Alright, I don't really remember what is about to happen next. I think we're gonna go straight to the... pretty much like to the, you know, the final dungeon, as it were. But I don't really know for sure. I know there's stuff in between, you know, but not really a whole lot. I just know that there's going to be that really awful segment with the PAL key, which is just universally loathed by people. Yeah, I remember this room. There's like a million guns in here. Yeah, I know I should save my stingers, so I'm not gonna really spam those. I'm just gonna throw some chaffs. I know there's stuff on the right side up over here, so probably some more missiles. Yep. Steak. Fuck. Alright. And then, yeah, yep. Alright, that's the Rex room, and a bunch of shit's gonna happen in here. I remember there being a part where, like, you fucking lose, there's, like, you lose something. Like, you get knocked over or something, and, like, you lose, like, maybe it is the PAL key? I don't remember what exactly it was, but, like, you have to... It either falls in the drainage ditch or, like, one of the fucking rats gets it. It's a whole thing. I don't know if I should destroy that camera just yet, because it might respawn if I do so I'm not even gonna bother.
Snake, it's me.
What's wrong? Did you find a good place to hide?
Yeah, thanks to the stealth gear. It looks like they've finished getting Metal Gear ready.
How do you know that?
I overheard them talking. Where are you now?
Right in front of Metal Gear, but it's strange.
What is?
There's nobody here. No guards, nobody patrolling. It's too quiet.
Maybe because they're all ready. They said they even input the PAL codes.
What should I do?
All we can do is use the override system that President Baker told you about.
But I've only got one of the 3 keys, and besides that, like Ocelot said, there's some trick to using the keys.
Leave it to me.
You got some kind of plan?
Well, I'm in the computer room right now. I'm trying to access Baker's private files.
Baker's files? Don't you need a password?
Of course, but there are ways.
Are you a hacker?
Yep, that describes me pretty well.
Does it look like you can get in?
I don't know yet. I'll give it a try.
I'm counting on you.
The way he climbs when he's got a grenade in his hand. Jesus Christ.
Snake, it's me again.
How's it going?
Not bad. I just got past his 3rd security level. He was a pretty careful guy.
Do you think you'll break in soon?
I never met a system I couldn't bust into.
Okay, keep trying.
Maximum stinger rounds. Pretty good. I don't think I've ever come this way before. Holy shit, how many calls?
Snake, I did it!
You got past security?
Bingo!
Great. So what do you got?
I accessed the confidential Metal Gear file.
So what about the PAL override system that Baker talked about?
I haven't found it yet.
That's what I need to know.
But Snake, I found something else.
What?
The secret behind the new nuclear weapon. Just as I thought, the nuclear warhead is designed to be fired from the railgun like a projectile. It doesn't use fuel, so it isn't considered a missile. That way it can get around all sorts of international treaties.
Pretty sneaky.
Yes, but effective. And that's not even the scariest thing about this weapon.
Oh, I can't wait to hear this.
It's a stealth weapon.
You mean it won't show up on radar?
Yeah. The truth is, they've been working on a stealth missile since the late 70s.
Why weren't they able to develop one until now?
Because of the missile rocket propulsion system. It would be picked up by enemy satellites.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
But unlike a missile, the railgun doesn't burn any propellant, so it can't be detected by any current ballistic missile detection systems.
An invisible nuclear warhead.
Totally impossible to intercept. And on top of that, it's got a surface-piercing warhead designed to penetrate hardened underground bases.
Yeah, we learned that lesson in the Gulf War.
This thing could mean the end of the world.
It's the ultimate weapon. And from a political point of view, it avoids the problem of nuclear reduction and nuclear inspections. Colonel, is this true? Are you listening?
I'm listening.
If word of this got out, it could delay the signing of the START 3 treaty and cause a huge international incident.
Yeah, it would be nasty. The United States would be denounced by the UN. It could even bring the president down.
Did you know this, Colonel?
I'm sorry.
You changed, Colonel.
I won't make any excuses.
Snake, listen to me. This new nuclear weapon, it's never actually been tested, only simulated.
You mean they ran a computer model?
Yeah, that's why they were conducting this exercise. They needed to get actual experimental data to back up the simulation.
What were the results of the exercise?
It looks like it went better than they hoped for, but I can't find the data anywhere on this network. You'd think the data as important as that would be carefully recorded.
It was. President Baker gave me an optical disc with all of the test data.
What? Do you still have it?
No. Ocelot took it from me.
Damn. The terrorists have replaced the dummy warhead with a real warhead. Once they input the detonation codes, they should be ready to launch.
So you think they can do it?
Well, the dummy warhead was designed to be identical to the real thing, so I think so.
Did you find out how to override it yet?
Not yet. It must be in a separate file. Right now I'm looking through all of Baker's personal files.
We're counting on you.
Alright. 50-year-long conversation. That's one thing about this game. and I guess all of the Metal Gear games, honestly. But and it's a completely valid complaint, you know. Like, I like the series, I kind of always have, but it's got like a very disproportionate amount of cutscenes to gameplay. Like, for every gameplay bit, there's like 3 times as many cutscenes. Yeah, fuck that guy. I think if you kill him, he gets replaced pretty quickly. So... I don't know if there's an actual... Like, MGS4, that game was really bad about it. Like, they had a cutscene in that game that was literally over an hour long.
I haven't found out about the override system yet, but I found Baker's ulterior motive.
He's just looking to get rich, isn't he?
Well, that's part of it. Arms Tech is in much worse financial trouble than I thought.
I know they lost their bid to make the next generation fighter jet. That plus the reduction in SDI spending.
It looks like there was even some talk of a hostile takeover.
Everything was riding on this project, I guess.
And it looks like we were paying a lot of bribe money to the DARPA chief.
Bribe money, huh?
Yeah, and Baker was a big proponent of the nuclear deterrent theory.
I see. So anyway, what about the override?
Just give me a little bit longer.
Fucking Otacon, man. Alright. I don't remember how this works. Yeah, just get in there. Yeah, I think something goes wrong.
Okay, I've entered the PAL
And then
codes and disengaged
uses the PAL
safety
key here.
device. We can launch anytime.
There's still no response from Washington. It looks like we'll have to show them that we mean business.
Should I set it for Cherniton, Russia?
No, there's been a change. The new target is Lopnor, China.
Why, boss?
I'm sure neither you nor Mr. Golukovich would really like to see a nuclear bomb dropped on your motherland, right?
Liquid. But why? There's nothing there.
Wrong. It's a nuclear test site.
A nuclear test site?
If we nuke a major population center, the game's over. But a nuclear explosion at a test site can still be concealed from the public. Meanwhile, Washington will be worried about the retaliatory strike from China.
That'll probably mean top-secret talks between both countries' leaders.
Of course. And in the process, the President will be forced to divulge the existence of a new and highly destabilizing nuclear weapon to the Chinese. What do you think that will do to the US's reputation? Or the President's?
And with the CTBT, that means that China and India... I see.
Yes. When the other countries hear about this new weapon, they'll all want to contact us. Washington won't be very happy when we start selling their own system to the highest bidders. Yes, the President will break. He will give in to our demands.
Big Boss's DNA and $1 billion.
$1 billion? That money will be used to cure our genome soldiers as well. I'm also including the Fox dye vaccine in our demands.
Fox dye. It killed Octopus and the Armstech president. So it's true that it affects older people first. Mantis might not have been affected because he wore a mask.
Wolf wasn't infected either. Perhaps due to those tranquilizers she always took.
Something to do with the adrenaline level in the blood. Or maybe it's just because this Fox dye was still experimental and they haven't worked out all the bugs yet.
In any case, have you heard from your friend, Colonel Sergei Golukovich, at the Spetsnaz?
He still has doubts about the ability of Metal Gear. He said we can talk after Metal Gear's test launch is successful.
He's a very prudent man.
There's nothing to worry about. The Colonel wants Metal Gear and a new nuclear weapon so bad he can taste it. If Russia wants to regain its position as a military superpower, they need to reinforce their nuclear arsenal. They need a nuclear weapon that can't be intercepted. Metal Gear will allow them to gain first strike capability over the rest of the world.
Their regular army is in shambles, and they think they can restore their country's military power with nuclear weapons? Golukovich, he's no warrior. He's a politician.
But he's the one who gave us the Hind and most of our other heavy firepower.
He's got over 1,000 soldiers under his command. If we join forces, we could put up quite a resistance here. Since Mantis died, the Genome Soldiers' brainwashing has started to wear off. I'm worried about the men's morale. An alliance with the Russians would boost that as well.
What are you saying?
We're not going anywhere. We're going to dig in here.
We could still escape.
We've got the most powerful weapon ever made, and we're about to ally with Galukovich's forces.
Are you going to fight the whole world?
And what's wrong with that? We can launch a nuclear warhead at any target on this planet. A nuclear warhead invisible to radar. And on top of that, this base is full of spare nuclear warheads. Once we get the DNA and the money, the world will be ours!
What about your promise to Colonel Galukovich?
I have no interest in the revival of Mother Russia.
You're not thinking of reviving Big Boss's dream.
From today, call this place Outer Heaven.
Big Boss's dream.
But boss, you're not worried about the PAL being overridden. If the code is in it again, it'll be deactivated.
No need to worry. The DARPA chief and the ArmsTech president are both dead.
Does Snake know how the override system works?
You interrogated him, don't you know?
He didn't have any keys on him.
Good. Then no one can stop Metal Gear now.
By the way, what should we do with that woman? Want me to kill her?
Let her live. She's Campbell's niece, and Snake cares for her. We'll keep her as our ace in the hole.
Meryl, she's alive.
Indeed. She is actually a live
Snake, I found Baker's top secret files.
Great job.
How's it going there?
They've finished inputting the PAL codes. So how do we deactivate them?
Okay, you see the override system that the President was talking about? It can also be used to input the detonation codes. You see, if you insert the keys when the warhead is active, you deactivate it. And if you insert them when it's inactive, it becomes activated. And you can only use the keys once.
Only once, huh?
Yeah, you better get started. We don't have much time.
But it takes 3 keys, right? I've only got 1 of them.
Hold on a minute. You see, that's the trick. You already have all 3 keys.
What are you talking about?
The card key is made of a shape memory alloy.
Shape memory alloy?
Yes. It's a material that changes shape at different temperatures. The key is made out of it.
This card key?
Yeah. The card key changes shape at different temperatures.
So this key is actually 3 keys in 1. Clever.
Can you see the input terminals in the center of the control room?
I see them.
Those 3 laptop terminals are for the emergency input. There should be a symbol on each screen. Each symbol corresponds to a different key. Input the keys in order from left to right. The left one's for the room temperature key. See the symbol? Next to that goes the low temperature key. The one on the right is the high temperature key.
Okay, I got it. First, I change the shape of the card, and then I input them in order, right?
That's right. All you do is insert the card keys. After you insert the key into the module, a hard disk reads the information contained on it. Once you've finished with all 3 terminals, the code input process is complete. But here's the thing. You can only use the key 3 times. It's an emergency system. It's only meant to be used once.
The world is riding on that key, Snake.
Who's that?
Damn!
Right, that's how it happens. He whips the card out,
The key fell in the drainage ditch.
and then Ocelot just snipes it from a different room. Because of course.
Glass. There's no way in. I'll enjoy watching you die.
Snake, you've got to get that key.
Alright, back down we go. Thank you for unequipping my armor. Alright. snake. Please. They don't know how to climb ladders. LOL. Imagining being a Metal Gear Solid guard. Alright, so there's RNG involved here. The key can either be in the drainage ditch or it can be like a rat has it. So I'm gonna go destroy this camera and put down a claymore. Wow, the rat fucking detected the missile. I could see the little exclamation mark on his head. He fucking detected the missile. So he might be the one that has it. I don't know if there's any other spot that the rat can come out of. I don't know if there's like another hole. I don't think there is, but I think once he goes inside, there's like a finite amount of time before he comes back out. There he is. They just do so much shit in this game to, like, drag out, you know, the rest of the fucking shit from happening. Like, alright. I think maybe there's a hole over here. But I don't see one. There we go. Alright.
What can I do for you, Snake? In China, they say, the snake, knowing itself, strikes swiftly. It means that if you have confidence that what you are doing is part of your true nature, there should be no hesitation. I don't know whether your orders are in your true nature or not, but Snake, believe in yourself.
Fantastic advice. Okay, let's make our way back up. There's a small part of me that wants to play the Twin Snakes again, but I'm definitely not going to play it soon because it'll be so redundant. I might screw around on it off stream, but when it comes to on stream, I'm just going to do MGS2 next, followed by MGS3. Need to make sure that the camera isn't gonna see me. I think they... Oh. What are you doing, Snake?
Is that the wrong one?
That's not what I wanted to do. Alright, I don't trust this fucking camera over here, so... Yeah, just get the fuck out.
PAL code number 1 confirmed. Awaiting PAL code number 2.
Okay, that takes care of PAL code number 1. Now, PAL number 2, freeze the key.
Yay, time for a backtracking segment. Which, you know, they totally didn't design it like this to, like, artificially pad the game's length or anything. Absolutely not. They would never, ever do something like that. Alright. Sorry about that, that little interruption there. My connection decided it was time to, like, hang itself for a little bit. But we're back. We're back in black. Apparently, whatever that means. So now we gotta go back to... I think we can go back to the place where we fought Raven at. For the cold, and then we gotta book it back here. This is like the worst part of the game. It's literally, you're just running. You're just backtracking, and like nothing is going on. You're just going right back where you came from, and you gotta do it fucking twice. And it's just such a shameless way to just like extend the length of the game. That's all it is. And it was so dumb. It was so hated that when they made the Twin Snakes, they put in like a little secret way for you to like skip that, so you don't have to do all the backtracking shenanigans. Which is one of the ways that you know, the Twin Snakes is unequivocally better than the original. Just that one little thing. Alright, now we just gotta chill here for a bit, literally. I don't know if, like, getting on the ground speeds it up, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Look at this riveting gameplay. Yep. This is where it's at, right here. Emergent gameplay. I don't know how long it takes for it to change. I don't remember. I don't think I ever really knew, like, an actual value. Alright. And now we gotta go all the way back. And so on and so forth. Just, you know, it doesn't get any better, you know? Just some fantastic game design. Back to the room we go. Just gonna let him go on. I don't think I need to actually throw a chaff here. But there's like that one camera on the outside, and I don't... Like, the radar isn't making it clear where it's actually at, so I'm just not even gonna... Yeah. And now we gotta go to the furnace area, which is a lot further back.
Okay,
and then we finally get to progress the
pal
game.
number 2. Next comes pal number 3. Warm the key.
Honestly, this game's endgame is kind of trash. Like, it's just really lame. Like, I know this is a super popular game and everything, but I've never thought that, like, the end game portion was any good. Like, between constantly stopping you with all, like, the exposition dumps and the backtracking nonsense, it just kind of ruins the pace of the game, for me, in my opinion. That's just one of the things you gotta be, you just gotta know what you're signing up for if you're gonna play a Metal Gear game. 'Cause they're all like that, really. Alright, I'm actually, I'm gonna go over here. I think items have respawned. They have not. Okay. Note to self. That stuff does not respawn right now. Oh my god. That actually scared the shit out of me right there. I was like, what? Oh, would you look at that? There's enemies patrolling here, which I absolutely forgot about. And the cool thing is, once you heat the card up, you gotta speed run your way through all these areas so the card doesn't get frozen again. So it's just just a ton of awesome game design on top of each other. Random call.
Snake, it's about Naomi Hunter.
Then you should talk to the
Snake,
Colonel.
it's time for another
He's looking
exposition
into
dump.
it.
Turn your monitor off.
No.
Okay, it's off. No one else can hear us. Go ahead.
Sorry, but I didn't want the Colonel to hear.
Okay, so what's up?
I've got a good friend in the Pentagon.
Yeah?
He's the one who told me about it. It looks like the DIA recently developed a new type of assassination weapon.
An assassination weapon?
Snake, have you ever heard of something called Fox Dye?
No. Fox dye. Liquid and the others were talking about it.
Yeah. It's some kind of virus that targets specific people. I don't know all the details, but...
What are you trying to say?
It's too similar.
What is?
The cause of death. Didn't the Arms Tech president and the DARPA chief, Decoy Octopus, die of something that looked like a heart attack?
Yeah?
Well, apparently Fox Dye kills its victims by simulating a heart attack.
No. You're telling me that Naomi was behind it?
Snake, try to remember. Did Naomi give you some kind of injection?
The nanomachines.
She was in the best position to have done it, but I don't know what her motive was.
Does the Colonel know?
I'm not sure. But he still hasn't questioned her.
Okay, I'll ask him myself. Colonel, what's new with the Naomi situation?
I just placed Naomi under arrest.
Arrest?
She was sending coded messages towards the Alaskan base. I didn't want to believe it, but she must be working with the terrorists.
Are you sure?
I'm afraid so. She's being interrogated now.
What kind of interrogation?
Well, I'd like to avoid the rough stuff, but we don't even have any sodium pentothal here.
Call me if you find out anything.
So it's true, isn't it?
Naomi, I can't believe it.
That means the Fox Dye vaccine must be around somewhere.
Listen, I've got bigger things to worry about.
But Snake, you might be infected too, you know.
All I can do is leave it up to the Colonel.
I wonder if Liquid knew that he had Fox Dye, and that would be his motive for pretending to be Master. But at the same time, like, that would also imply that he knew that Snake was gonna persevere against everybody in Foxhound. Oh, fuck off. Alright, I don't even know what's over here. FAMAS bullets, yay. I think that's a ration over there. But yeah, like, it would need Liquid to somehow know and plot for the entire time that Snake was gonna just not die against anything that they all put against him, which is also just completely absurd. So I don't know, but that could have been his motive for trying to get them to quote unquote search for a vaccine, which I'm pretty sure there never was one. I mean, if there was, then I don't really know, but Snake didn't die at any point. He just had accelerated aging because of the whole clone bullshit. All right. Now all we gotta do is get to the furnace and just chill in there. And then come back super fast. Okay. Why were there these PSG-1 bullets in here? Of all the things that could be in here. Alright. Dude, what are you talking about with these hitboxes? Alright, it's heated up. Now we just got a speed run. I'm gonna unequip it, and I don't know if that's gonna slow down the, you know, the unheating or anything, but... Alright. Time for another 2 long elevator rides. Yep. Yeah, there's a solid amount of this game that's just you sitting around just waiting for shit to happen. Especially at the end. It's just... it's not great. Alright. I'm not even fucking around with this camera. How nice of them to respawn the claymores as well. They don't want to respawn any of the items in any of these areas, but they can respawn that. Wow, a call. Time to delay you even
Snake,
more.
Can you hear me? It's Naomi.
Naomi? What the hell?
Campbell and the others are busy right now. I'm on a different codec.
Naomi, is what the Colonel says true?
Yes. But not everything I said was a lie.
Who are you?
I don't know myself. I don't know my real name or even what my parents looked like.
Oh, God.
I bought all my identification. But my reason for getting into genetics was true.
'Cause you want to know yourself, right?
That's right. I want to know where I came from. My age, my race, anything.
Naomi.
I was found in Rhodesia sometime in the 80s. A dirty little orphan.
Rhodesia? What's now known as Zimbabwe?
Yes. Rhodesia was owned by England until 1965, and there were lots of Indian laborers around. That's probably where I got my skin color from, but I'm not even sure about that.
Naomi, you're too worried about the past. Isn't it enough to understand who you are now?
Understand who I am now? Why should I? No one else tries to understand me. I was alone for so long, until I met my big brother. And him.
Your big brother?
Yes.
Frank Yeager.
What?
He was a young soldier when he picked me up near the Zambezi River. I was half dead from starvation, and he shared his rations with me. Yes, Frank Yeager. The man who you destroyed was my brother and my only family.
No. Gray Fox?
We survived that hell together, Frank and I. He protected me. He's my one connection. The only connection I have to my past.
And he brought you back to America?
No. I was in Mozambique when he came.
Who is he? You mean Big Boss?
Yes. He brought us to this land of freedom, this America. And then he and my brother went back to Africa to continue the war. And that's when it happened. You killed my benefactor and sent my brother home a cripple. I vowed revenge and joined Foxhound. I knew it was my best chance to meet you, and I prayed for the day that I would.
So, were your prayers answered?
Yes. I waited 2 long years.
To kill me? Is that all you cared about?
Yes. That's right. 2 years. You were all I thought about for 2 long years. Like some kind of twisted obsession.
Do you still hate me?
Not exactly. I was partly wrong about you.
What about Liquid and the others?
I'll have my revenge on them too.
Naomi, you didn't kill that doctor too, did you? The one that used Gray Fox for his genome experiments?
Dr. Clark? No. That was my brother. Afterwards, I covered it up and helped him hide out.
So that ninja, I mean Gray Fox, he's come here to kill me?
I don't think so. I think he just came here to fight you. I wasn't sure before, but now I think I understand. A final battle with you. That's all he lives for. I'm sure of it.
Fox? No. Naomi, tell me something.
About Fox Die? Fox Die is a type of retrovirus that targets and kills only specific people. First, it infects the macrophages in the victim's body. Fox Die contains smart enzymes created through protein engineering. They're programmed to respond to specific genetic patterns in the cells.
Those enzymes recognize the target's DNA?
Right. They respond by becoming active and using the macrophages. They begin creating TNF-epsilon.
Huh?
It's a type of cytokine, a peptide which causes cells to die. The TNF-epsilon is carried along the bloodstream to the heart, where they attach to the TNF receptors in the heart cells.
And then they cause a heart attack?
The heart cells suffer a shock and undergo an extreme apoptosis. Then, the victim dies.
Apoptosis? You mean the heart cells commit suicide? Naomi.
What?
You must have programmed that thing to kill me too, right? Do I still have time? Naomi, I don't blame you for wanting me dead.
Okay, so he does have Fox Die,
go yet.
but I don't know how he never
to
succumbs to it.
Listen, Snake.
I don't remember anyway.
I'm not the one who made the decision to use Fox Die.
Huh? You weren't?
No. You were injected with Fox Die as a part of this operation. I just wanted to let you know that. No, that's not the whole truth.
Huh?
The real thing I wanted to tell you was... Snake, I...
Hey, what are you doing?
Snake!
Naomi!
Snake, I can't allow Naomi to make any more unauthorized transmissions.
What?
Naomi's been removed from this operation.
What happened to Naomi? What did she mean when she said that Fox Die was a part of this operation? Colonel, let me talk to her.
I won't. She's under arrest.
Colonel, you double-crossed me.
Snake, there's no time for that. Right now, your job is to stop Metal Gear. Okay, Snake?
Alright, retroactively I take away my complaint about that interruption, because at least it actually... That's a pretty big plot point. But yeah, alright, let's fucking get through this so we can just go and get wrecked by Metal Gear Rex, because I'm really bad at that fight for some reason. I've never gotten good at it. Apparently the best strat is to, like, actually stay close to it. Okay, they respawned all this stuff. Alright, I've got 32 stingers, so I shouldn't really need more. I'll go ahead and just take that ration, because why the hell not? Gonna go get all this shit, because why not? I'm not gonna be coming back. I probably didn't need to do that, but yeah, that was a waste. Alright, let's get this. Also, let me save again, because
Snake, Naomi's under arrest.
I don't like it when the simulator crashes.
What's the Colonel thinking?
Which doesn't happen that often, but
I'm
it
sorry,
happens.
I can't say anymore. But please believe me, I'm here to help you until the end.
Alright. So you say.
Please, Snake, don't give up.
I'm definitely gonna want more chaps anyway, though, because those actually help in the Rex fight. Just gonna make one more excursion over here. Hopefully there's an extra box of chaffs. I think there is. Yep. Alright, cool. I think this was like SOCOM ammo, stingers. One shot. All right. Alright, didn't want to waste another chaff.
PAL code number 3 confirmed. PAL code entry complete. Detonation code activated.
No, why?
Ready for launch.
I deactivated it.
Thank you, Snake. Now the detonation code is completed. Nothing can stop Metal Gear now.
Master,
what's
going on?
Yeah, I've got
You
comments
found the
about
key,
this.
and even activated the warhead for us, too. I really must express my gratitude. Sorry to have involved you in that silly shape memory alloy business.
What are you talking about?
We weren't able to learn the DARPA chief's code. Even with Mantis' psychic powers, he couldn't read his mind. Then Ocelot accidentally killed him during the interrogation. In other words, we weren't able to launch the nuclear device, and we were all getting a little worried. Without the threat of a nuclear strike, our demands would never be met.
What do you mean?
Without the detonation codes, we had to find some other way. That's when we decided you might prove useful, Snake.
What?
First, I thought we might get the information from you, Snake, so I had Decoy Octopus disguise himself as the DARPA chief. Unfortunately, Octopus didn't survive the encounter, thanks to Fox Die.
You mean you had this plan from the beginning, just to get me to input the detonation code?
Huh? You didn't think you made it this far by yourself,
This makes
did
zero
you?
sense.
Who the hell are you?
In any case, the launch preparations are complete. Once the world glimpses the power of this weapon, the White House will have no choice but to surrender the Fox Die vaccine to me. Their ace in the hole is useless now.
Ace in the hole?
The Pentagon's plan to use you was already successful in the torture room. Snake, you're the only one who doesn't know. Ah, poor fool.
Who are you anyway?
I'll tell you everything you want to know. If you come where I am, that is.
Where are you?
Very close by.
Snake, that's not Master Miller.
Campbell, you're too late.
Master Miller's body was just discovered at his home. He's been dead for at least 3 days. I didn't know because my codec link with Master was cut off. But Mei Ling said his transmission signal was coming from inside the base.
So who is it?
Snake, you've been talking to...
Me, dear brother.
Liquid. How the...
You've served your purpose. You may die now.
Yeah, so that whole plot twist there is just the dumbest shit ever. Because it's Liquid claiming that, like, the entire game was just, you know, like, he knew that just Snake was just gonna get past every goddamn obstacle, every trap, every fucking Foxhound member. He just totally knew that was gonna happen. There was not gonna be any slip-ups at all, and he totally knew that, you know, after DARPA Chief died, that, you know, they were gonna count on Snake to, you know, get this far and activate everything. And it's just so fucking stupid. Like, the only way that you can justify it is if you just say that Liquid was just bullshitting and he was just lying his ass off about the whole thing being a plan because he fucking failed so epically up to that point. That's the only way that you can rationalize it, what he said in that speech there. Like, that part has never made any sense to me. It's just so nonsensical.
Snake, gas! Do something! Snake, call Emmerich. He should be able to break through security.
Snake, that's bulletproof glass. You can't break it with an ordinary weapon.
Can't you open the security lock here?
I'll try. Just hold on for a minute.
All you can do is wait for Dr. Emmerich to open the door. Stay alive, Snake.
Must suck for the players that got to this point without ever picking up the gas mask. Because the gas mask is missable.
I hacked into security. Snake, I'm opening the door.
Alright, now we're about to have this fight. Okay, did they immediately? Alright. Save. And now we're gonna... we're just gonna take a picture for the hell of it. Look at that gaze. That cold, dead stare. I mean, technically... What's the animation he just did? I don't think you can ever actually hit him, because you can't use the stinger. I think if you get over here, like, automatically, yeah.
Liquid! Snake! Did you like my sunglasses? You'd point a weapon at your own brother?
Why did you disguise yourself as Master?
So I could manipulate you more easily. And you performed quite well, I must say. Although the boys at the Pentagon are probably saying the same thing.
What the hell are you talking about?
Following orders blindly with no questions asked, you've lost your warrior's pride and become nothing more than a pawn snake.
What?
Stopping the nuclear launch, rescuing the hostages, it was all just a diversion.
A diversion?
The Pentagon only needed for you to come into contact with us. That's what killed the Armstech president and decoy octopus.
You don't mean...
That's right. You were sent here to kill us so they could retrieve Metal Gear undamaged, along with the bodies of the Genome soldiers. From the beginning, the Pentagon was just using you as a vector to spread Fox dye.
Fox dye? It can't be. Are you telling me Naomi was working with the Pentagon?
They thought she was, but it seems that Dr. Naomi Hunter couldn't be controlled so easily.
What?
We've got a spy working in the Pentagon. He reported that Dr. Hunter altered Fox Dye's program just before the operation, but no one knows how or why.
I wonder... Maybe they arrested her so they could find out the answer to that.
No doubt. But I had no idea she was motivated by such petty revenge. We still don't know what changes she made to Fox Dye's program. Oh well, it doesn't matter. I've already added the Fox Dye vaccine to my list of White House demands.
There's a vaccine?
There must be, but that woman is the only one who really knows. Anyway, it might prove to be unnecessary.
Why's that?
You were successful in coming into contact with all of us, so we must have all been exposed to the virus. It's true that the Armstech president and decoy octopus were killed by Fox Dye, but Ocelot, myself, and you, the carrier, were apparently unaffected.
A bug in the virus's programming?
Could be. In any case, if it doesn't kill you, then I'm not worried either. After all, our genetic code is identical.
So it's true. You and I are...
Yes, twins. But we're not ordinary twins. We're twins linked by cursed genes. Les enfants terribles. You're fine. You got all the old man's dominant genes. I got the flawed recessive genes. Everything was done so that you would be the greatest of his children. The only reason I exist is so they could create you.
I was the favorite, huh?
That's right. I'm just the leftovers of what they used to make you. Can you understand what it's like to know that you're garbage since the day you were born? But I'm the one Father chose.
So that's why you're so obsessed with Big Boss. Some warped kind of love.
Love? It's hate! He always told me I was inferior, and now I'll have my revenge! You should understand me, brother. You killed our father with your own hands! You stole my chance for revenge! Now I'll finish the work that Father began. I will surpass him! I will destroy him!
You're just like Naomi.
Well, I'm not like you! Unlike you, I'm proud of the destiny that is encoded into my very genes. Yeah.
Snake, your blood will be the first to be spilled by this glorious new weapon. Consider it an honor, a gift from your brother. Now I'll show you the power of the weapon that will lead us in the 21st century.
It's moving.
How do I stop it?
Okay. All right.
I am a military analyst and an expert on high-tech weapons, but I don't know anything about Metal Gear. Why don't you ask Dr. Emmerich?
Yeah, he literally designed it, I think, so.
Snake, Rex's armor is impregnable. You can't do any damage with the weapons you've got. Rex uses the latest advances in compound armor. The only way you can pierce it is with a high-performance heat round.
So what do I do?
Rex's pilot seat operates exactly like a VR system. It's got multiple sensors connected to a high-tech interface used for the controls. It's completely self-enclosed and shut off from the outside environment.
He's not using his naked eyes?
That's right. So if you could somehow destroy the sensors, do you see that round plate on Rex's left arm?
Yeah, that thing that looks like a shield.
That's a radome. If you can destroy that thing, it won't be able to use its electronic equipment.
So he'll be blinded.
Yeah, try to hit that radome with a Stinger missile.
So that will stop it?
No. Rex was designed so it can be controlled manually, too.
Oh, great.
The part that looks like a beak is where the pilot seat is. In an emergency, it'll open up. Rex's armor is perfect. You can't destroy it.
You told me that already.
But the interior is a different story.
I get it. First I destroy the radome. That will force him to open up the pilot's seat.
Right. If you can shoot a Stinger missile into the cockpit, you'll destroy the computer control system.
You intentionally designed it with a weak point?
It's not a weak point. I like to think of it as a character flaw. People just aren't complete without some type of character flaw, don't you think?
I guess so. I owe you one, Otacon.
That's a hell of a design ethos. Alright. Oh my god. I forgot about that attack. Oh, fuck off. Alright, so dodging the missiles is actually way easier than I remember. You just gotta stay close to them, but then you gotta deal with the laser.
Gray Fox.
A name from long ago. It sounds better than Deep Throat.
So it is you.
You look terrible, Snake. You haven't aged well.
I'll send you back to hell!
Fox, why? What do you want from me?
I am a prisoner of death. Only you can free me.
Fox, stay out of this. What about Naomi? She's hell-bent on taking revenge for you.
Naomi?
You're the only one who can stop her.
No, I can't.
Why?
Because I'm the one who killed her parents. I was young then, and couldn't bring myself to kill her too. I felt so bad that I decided to take her with me. I raised her like she was my own blood to soothe my guilty conscience. Even now, she thinks of me as her brother.
Fox.
From the outside, we might have seemed like a happy brother and sister. But every time I looked at her, I saw her parents' eyes staring back at me. Tell her for me. Tell her that I was the one who did it.
There you are!
We're just about out of time. Here's a final present from Deep Throat. I'll stop it from moving.
Box of ammo.
Box!
Little bitch ass laser.
In the Middle East, we don't hunt foxes, we hunt jackals. Instead of foxhounds, we use Royal Harriers.
Fox.
How strong is that exoskeleton of yours? Snake, are you just going to sit by and watch him die?
Cornered fox is more dangerous than a jackal.
Yeah, just so cool.
Impressive! You are indeed worthy of the codename Fox, but now you're finished!
No! Fire the stinger!
Fox! Can you really shoot? You'll kill him too!
Now! In front of you,
Nope.
I can finally die. After Zanzibar, I was taken from the battle. Neither truly alive, nor truly dead. An undying shadow in a world of light. But soon, it will finally end. Die! Snake, we're not tools of the government or anyone else. Fighting was the only thing I was good at. But at least I always fought for what I believed in. Snake, farewell.
Red Fox. A true G.
Foolish man! He prayed for death, and it found him. You see, you can't protect anyone, not even yourself. Die!
Okay, that's bullshit that I got hit by that, but... Oh, fuck off. What? Fuck you. Piece of shit.
Snake! I'll crush you into dust!
The angles that laser comes out at doesn't even make any goddamn sense. Now we get to have a really terrible fist fight, which I fucking despise. This fight is awful.
Sleeping late as usual, a snake.
Liquid, you're still alive.
I won't die as long as you still live.
Too bad. It looks like your revolution was a failure.
Just because you've destroyed Metal Gear doesn't mean I am done fighting.
Fighting? What are you really after?
A world where warriors like us are honored as we once were, as we should be.
That was Big Boss's fantasy.
It was his dying wish. When he was young, during the Cold War, the world needed men like us. We were valued then. We were desired. But things, are different now. With all the liars and hypocrites running the world, war isn't what it used to be. We're losing our place in a world that no longer needs us. A world that now spurns our very existence. You should know that as well as I do. After I launch this weapon and get our $1 billion, we'll be able to bring chaos and honor back to this world gone soft. Conflict will breed conflict. New hatreds will arise. Then, we'll steadily expand our sphere of influence.
But as long as there are people, there will always be war.
But the problem is balance. Father knew what type of a balance was best.
Is that the only reason?
Isn't it reason enough for warriors such as us?
I don't want that kind of world.
Ha! You lie! So why are you here then? Why do you continue to follow your orders while your superiors betray you? Why did you come here? Well, I'll tell you then. You enjoy all the killing. That's why.
What?
Are you denying it? Haven't you already killed most of my comrades?
That was...
I watched your face when you did it. It was filled with the joy.
I wonder if that line of dialogue changes if you don't kill a lot of enemies in this game.
You don't have to deny it. We were created to be that way.
Created?
Because I think if you get to this point with like not that many kills,
Les enfants terribles.
That line is altered, I think, but I'm not 100% sure.
It started in the 1970s. Their plan was to artificially create the most powerful soldier possible. The person that they chose as the model was the man known then as the greatest living soldier in the world.
Big Boss.
But Father was wounded in combat and already in a coma when they brought him in. So they created us from his cells, with a combination of 20th century analog cloning and the super baby method.
Super baby method.
They fertilized an egg with one of Father's cells, and then let it divide into 8 clone babies. Then they transferred the clones to someone's uterus and later intentionally aborted 6 of the fetuses to encourage strong fetal growth. You and I were originally octuplets.
Octuplets?
Yes. The other 6 of our brothers were sacrificed to make us. We were accomplices in murder before the day we were even born. So it was you and I, 2 fertilized eggs with exactly the same DNA. But they weren't finished yet. They used me as a guinea pig to create a phenotype in which all of the dominant genes were expressed to create you. I got all of the recessive genes. You took everything from me before I was even born. But you and I aren't his only children.
What?
The Genome Soldiers. They too are his progeny, carrying on his genetic legacy. But they're different. They're digital. With the completion of the Human Genome Project, the mysteries of humanity were laid bare. Thanks to Father's DNA, they were able to identify more than 60 soldier genes responsible for everything from strategic thinking to the proverbial killer instinct. Those soldier genes were transplanted into the members of the next generation Special Forces. That's how they became the Genome Soldiers. That's right. The Genome Soldiers that you've been killing are our brothers with the same genes as ours.
The Genome Soldiers?
That's right. They are our brothers, created artificially through the alignment of nucleotides to mimic our father's genes. They too are the product of numerous sacrifices.
Sacrifices?
Human experiments! 1991.
Literally,
the Gulf War.
It's just gonna stand there and do like a giant
The
lore
military
dump.
secretly injected soldiers with the soldier genes. The Gulf War syndrome that hundreds of thousands of returning soldiers complained about was a side effect of it.
Ha! Everyone knows that the Gulf War syndrome was caused by exposure to depleted uranium used in the anti-tank rounds.
That was just a cover story issued by the Pentagon. First they tried to say it was post-traumatic stress disorder, then chemical or biological weapons. The poison gas detection units and the anti-sarin injections, they were all just a cover-up of the secret genetic experiments.
So then,
How
the
convenient.
so-called Gulf War babies that have been reported by Gulf War veterans are...
Yes, they too are our brothers and sisters.
So the Genome Soldiers mean that the experiments were a success?
Success? Don't be a fool. They're a complete failure. We are on the verge of extinction.
What?
Have you ever heard of the asymmetry theory? Nature tends to favor asymmetry. Those species which have gone extinct all show signs of symmetry. The Genome Soldiers suffer from the same problem. Signs of symmetry. So do I. As do you. That's right. We are all on the verge of death at the genetic level. We don't know when or what type of disease will occur. That's why we need the old man's genetic information.
You want Big Boss's DNA so you can save your family? It's very touching.
In nature, family members don't mate with each other, and yet they help each other to survive. Do you know why? It increases the chance that their genes will be passed on to a new generation. Altruism among blood relatives is a response to natural selection. It's called the selfish gene theory.
You're telling me that your genes are ordering you to save the Genome Soldiers?
You can't fight your genes. It's fate. All living things are born for the sole purpose of passing on their parents' genes. That's why I'll follow what my genes tell me. And then I'm going to go beyond. in order to break the curse of my heritage. And to do that, first, I will kill you.
Okay. Oh, no, more talking. Okay.
Look behind you.
Meryl! Is she alive?
I'm not sure. She was alive a few hours ago. Poor girl kept calling your name.
Meryl.
Stupid woman. Falling in love with a man who doesn't even have a name.
I have a name.
No! We have no past, no future, and even if we did, it wouldn't be truly ours. You and I are just copies of our father, Big Boss.
Let Meryl go.
As soon as we've finished our business, we're almost out of time.
You're talking about Fox Die.
No. It seems now that the Pentagon knows that Metal Gear is destroyed. They've arrived at a decision. They won't even need a BDA. If you want the details, why don't you ask your precious Colonel Campbell?
Oh. Colonel, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm listening.
What is the Pentagon trying to do? Colonel, answer me.
The Secretary of Defense has taken over active control of this operation. He's on his way there by AWACS.
What for?
To bomb the place.
What?
Not only that, B-2 bombers just lifted off from Galena Air Force Base. They're carrying B-6113 surface-piercing tactical nuclear bombs.
What? Metal Gear is destroyed. Tell the Secretary of Defense.
The Secretary of Defense heard that Naomi double-crossed us, and he's worried about Fox Die. Now that there's no more danger of a nuclear strike from Metal Gear, he's going to do whatever's necessary to cover up the truth of what really happened here.
He's going to drop a nuclear bomb to vaporize all the evidence along with anyone who knows anything.
Don't worry, Snake. I'll stop the nuclear strike.
How?
I may only be a figurehead here, but I'm still officially in command of this mission. If I issue an order to delay the strike, it'll confuse the chain of command and at least buy you some time. It'll give you a chance to escape.
But, Colonel, if you do that...
It's okay, Snake. The truth is, Foxhound was already the subject of an undercover investigation. Meryl was transferred to this base just before the terrorist attack as a way of manipulating me.
Those bastards.
I'm sorry. They forced me to cooperate in exchange for her life. You better get out of there, Snake.
Are you sure? It'll be bad for you.
Don't worry. It's the least I can do for you, after all the lies.
Colonel.
I'm ordering them to cancel the bombing run. After that, there's no turning back.
What? What are you doing? What?
Snake!
Mei Ling, what happened to the Colonel?
I don't believe it.
What happened?
Snake, the Colonel!
Roy Campbell has been relieved of
Look who it
duty.
is. Solid
This
as
is the
Snake.
Secretary of Defense, Jim Houseman.
Put the Colonel back on.
He's been placed under arrest for leaking top
I think that's
secret
Solidus
information.
anyway.
And for the crime
Unless
of
that's
high
just the guy at the
treason.
very end of the game.
Ridiculous.
Yes, he's a ridiculous man. He truly believed that he was in command of this operation.
You bastard.
There won't be a speck of evidence left. I'm sure the President would want the same thing.
President ordered this?
President is a busy man. I have complete authority here.
How do you plan on explaining a nuclear attack on Alaska to the media?
Don't worry. We've prepared a convincing cover story. We'll simply say that the terrorists exploded a nuclear device.
Smart. You'll be murdering everyone here. The scientists, the Genome Army, everyone.
Donald, the DARPA chief, is already dead.
So, you didn't mean to kill the DARPA chief after all.
He was my friend.
And you could care less about what happens to everybody else, huh?
Well, if you give me the optic disc, I might consider saving them.
What are you talking about?
Metal Gear's test data. Donald was supposed to bring it back.
I don't have it.
I see. Oh well, that's okay. You two are an embarrassment from the 1970s. Our country's dirty little secret. You can't be allowed to live. Well, the bombs will be dropping soon, and you two have a lot of catching up to do. Farewell.
There's no way out for us. Let's finish this before the airstrike. You stole everything from me. Only your death can satisfy me. Only your death can return to me what is rightly mine. She'll make a beautiful sacrifice for our final battle. Do you see this? It will be the time limit for our final battle. This nuclear module is set to detonate at the precise moment of her death.
Okay, do I get to play the game, or are we just gonna talk some more?
If you win, you might still be able to save her. You could enjoy one brief moment of love before the end. If you cross this line, you fall. At this height, it will kill even you.
Yeah, it's a good thing 30 seconds of this whole timer just aren't even...
Have at you, Snake!
...part of the fight. Oh, shit. Ah, come on! God damn it! The hit detection is so bad here.
What's wrong, Snake?
What? This is why I don't like this fight. It's just mechanically terrible.
Nice shot!
What? Oh, fuck off.
It's going to blow!
Oh my god. Okay.
You're out of time.
Fuck! Get the fuck up! Oh my. Jesus, dude. Fuck off. Jesus.
Meryl. Meryl?
Snake, is that you? Snake, oh, you're alive! Thank God.
Meryl. Meryl, are you okay?
Are you okay? Is that all you can say?
Meryl, it must have been terrible.
Oh, it wasn't that bad. I didn't give in to the torture.
Torture?
And things even worse than that.
Rape?
I was fighting too. Just like you.
You're a strong woman.
Fighting them made me feel closer to you. I felt like you were there with me.
Seems like something
It gave me the
Ocelot would do.
strength to go on. But I was scared.
I'm sorry.
Don't say that. But it made me realize something. During all the pain and shame, there was one thing I was sure of. A single hope that I held on to. And that hope kept me alive. Snake, I wanted to see you again.
Meryl. That's my Kodak.
Snake, it's me.
Otacon, good news. Meryl's okay.
All right. You saved her, man. Good job.
I got some bad news, too. We're about to be bombed.
Oh, boy. I guess we're considered expendable.
Is there a way out of here?
A way out? Yeah. You can
Yeah, they
take the
should be
loading tunnel
moving.
to the surface. There's a parking garage right next to you. The tunnel leads from there to the surface.
The door in front?
No, it's a small entrance to the west of that door.
How about the security?
I just unlocked it. Who do you think you're talking to? I'll take care of security along your escape route, too.
What are you going to do?
I better refill my
Me?
fucking health bar. Got like 2
I'll
HP
stay
left.
here.
Are you crazy?
I need a little more time to take care of
Oh
your
my
escape
god.
route. But unlocking the security doors is difficult work. Only I can do it.
Otacon.
Don't worry. I'm staying here. It's my own decision.
Otacon. This is a hardened shelter, but they're going to use a surface-piercing nuclear bomb. It won't hold.
I'm through regretting the past. Life isn't all about loss, you know. Snake, I'm a complete person now. I've found a reason to live.
Good. Don't die on me.
Same to you. Take care of Meryl, okay?
I will.
Okay, I gotta go. I promise I'll do something about your escape route.
Thanks.
Thanks? Well, that sounds nice.
I believe in you.
Thanks, Snake.
Let's get the hell out of
Yeah,
here.
the character development's
What about
pretty good.
him? Where's Otacon?
Otacon.
He's fighting right now. With his old self. To be the man he wants to be.
He's fighting for us too?
Yeah. And I don't want it to be in vain.
Me too.
Meryl.
I mean, wouldn't that hurt like hell?
Snake.
Like, her legs are still fucked up.
Meryl. It started.
I must be heavy.
Looks like we're not gonna have a love scene after all.
Looks that way. Too bad.
Let's get out of here.
Snake, it's freezing outside. You need some clothes.
There's my sneaking suit.
That looked fucked
Hurry
up.
up.
Must be a graphical glitch.
Hurry! Looking good, Snake.
Alright, let's see if they actually refilled my health bar at the very least. Because holy shit. Okay,
Hurry!
they did. I know there's a ration here. I think there's one, like, out here, too. Yeah.
I'll drive.
I think there's one in the back here,
There,
too.
a surveillance camera. Damn, no keys.
I was wrong. Alright.
All right. keys. I got it, Snake. Jump in.
Yeah, this is great.
Fire that machine. Snake, hold on.
Gotta love unavoidable damage. Always love it. Oh my god.
Here they come!
Fuck you.
We'll never make it. Snake, clear a path. Okay, Snake, let's go.
I don't think it's humanly possible to get through this without taking damage. Because every time the truck stops, like the Jeep, it just swings your camera around.
Here they come!
We'll never make it.
What are you?
Snake, clear a path.
What? Why can they take this many rounds?
You did it, Snake.
Not yet, Snake! It's not over yet!
Liquid!
Fucking piece of garbage. Wow. Okay. Yeah, yeah, he can just hit me no matter what. I'm spamming bullets directly at him, but he can still peek a shot and actually hit it. Fucking stupid. Riveting gameplay here. He literally has invincibility frames. Fuck off. Look at this! Eat shit, you little bitch! God, you suck dick. Fuck off. Yeah, sure. Yeah, nice invincibility frames. That's great. That's a great mechanic.
Daylight.
Even in the cutscene, Snake's getting lit up. Fucking hate that section. I hate every part of the end of this game when it comes to gameplay. The story, sure, it's pretty nice, pretty decent. The gameplay, fucking atrocious. It's just, it's so dumb.
Meryl, are you okay?
But hey,
Yeah.
we did it.
Just a little shook up.
Meryl, can you move?
It's no good. I can't move.
What happened to Liquid?
I can't see him either.
Liquid's dead. Uh-oh.
Snake! Snake!
Loser.
If he's dead, that means...
Don't say it, Snake.
What happened to the air raid? No stealth bombers in sight.
Snake, can you hear me?
Colonel.
Are you okay?
Colonel, what happened?
The Secretary of Defense has been arrested. Early retirement.
Arrested?
I was able to get into contact with the President. Metal Gear, the training exercise, all of it. It was all the Secretary of Defense acting alone.
Acting alone?
Okay, so that wasn't
What
Solidus
happened to the
after
air
all.
raid and the nuclear
He's the guy
strike?
at the very end.
The orders were rescinded. The F-117s and the B-2 Spirits have returned to the base. Once again, I have complete authority over this operation.
F-117s, huh?
Washington isn't stupid enough to use nukes to cover up a few secrets.
I wonder about that.
In any case, the danger's over. Thanks, Snake.
Colonel, you can rest easy. Meryl's fine.
Really? Thanks. Thank you, Snake. Snake, I'm sorry. I kept a lot of things from you.
It's okay, Colonel.
Snake, I'm not a colonel.
Oh, that's right.
I've got a present for you. There's a snowmobile close to you. Mei Ling saw it on the satellite photos. This time of year, the glaciers are pretty calm. You should be able to ride right out of there. I'll bet the boys at the DIA and the NSA never expected you to come home alive.
Me neither. I better not show my face around here.
No danger of that. You two officially died after your Jeep sank into the ocean.
That's not too far from the truth.
Also, there's a helicopter waiting for you on Fox Island.
Dr. Hal Emmerich should be somewhere on the base. I want someone to bring him in.
I understand. Leave it to me.
Okay, Roy. Are you gonna be okay?
Don't worry. I've got an insurance policy. A hard copy of all Mei Ling's data. As long as I've got that, you, me, and Mei Ling will be fine.
The battery on these nanomachines will run out soon. They won't be able to follow us.
I guess we won't meet again.
Don't worry. I'll pay you a visit sometime.
Really? I look forward to that.
Roy, just tell me one thing.
What?
About Fox Die.
Meryl will be fine. She wasn't included in its programming.
What about me? It killed Liquid.
Naomi said that she wants to talk to you face to face about that.
How is she?
Don't worry. Mei Ling is with her right now. I'm switching over to Naomi.
Snake, it's me.
Naomi.
I heard about my brother.
I'm sorry. But he had one last message he wanted to say to you. He told me to tell you to forget about him and to go on with your own life.
Frankie said that?
Yeah. He also said he'll always love you. Naomi, your brother just saved you, me, and the whole world. He fought with every ounce of strength in his body.
Maybe. Maybe now he's finally found some peace. He wasn't really my brother anymore. Ever since he fought with you in Zanzibar, he's been like a ghost. A ghost looking for a place to die.
Naomi, Liquid died from Fox Die too. What about me? When am I gonna go?
That's up to you.
What do you mean?
Everybody dies when their time is up.
Yeah, so when's mine up?
It's up to you how you use the time left to you. Live, Snake. That's all I can say to you.
Each person is born with their fate written into their own genetic code. It's unchangeable, immutable. But that's not all there is to life. I finally realized that. I told you before the reason that I was interested in genes and DNA. Because I wanted to know who I was, where I came from. I thought that if I analyzed my DNA, I could find out who I was, who my parents were, and I thought that if I knew that, then I'd know what path I should take in life. But I was wrong. I didn't find anything. I didn't learn anything. Just like with the genome soldiers, you can input all the genetic information, but that doesn't make them into the strongest soldiers. The most we can say about DNA is that it governs a person's potential strengths, potential destiny. You mustn't allow yourself to be chained to fate, to be ruled by your genes. Humans can choose the type of life they want to live. Snake, whether or not you're in the Fox-Die program isn't important. The important thing is that you choose life. And then live. Don't you think, Snake? Don't worry. I'm going to choose life too. Until today, I've always looked for a reason to live. But from here on, I'm going to just live. Genes exist to pass down our hopes and dreams for the future through our children. Living is a link to the future. That's how all life works. Loving each other, teaching each other. That's how we can change the world. I finally realized it. The true meaning of life. Thank you, Snake.
Look, I found this.
Let's keep it as a reminder.
Of what? A reminder of a successful mission? Or the first time we met?
A reminder of how to live.
Huh?
Until today, I've lived only for myself. Survival has been the only thing I cared about in my life.
That's not just you. That's how everyone is.
I only felt truly alive when I was staring death in the face. I don't know. Maybe it's written into my genes.
What about now? What do your genes say about your future now?
Maybe it's time I live for someone else.
Someone else?
Yeah. Someone like you. Maybe that's the real way to live.
Yeah, and then it doesn't go anywhere at all.
So, where to, Snake?
David. My name's David.
Okay. So where to, Dave?
I think it's time we look for a new path in life.
A new path?
A new purpose.
Will we find it?
We'll find it. I know we'll find it.
What are those?
Caribou. To the Aleutians, the caribou is a symbol of life. It'll be spring here soon.
For us too?
Yeah. Spring brings new life to everything. It's a time for hope. I've lived here a long time, but Alaska has never looked more beautiful. The sky, the sea, the caribou, and most of all, you.
I think I'm gonna like this new life.
Come on. Let's enjoy life.
Well, they didn't really get to enjoy it that long because apparently they break up like somewhere between this game and MGS2. I think there's like a single line of dialogue in the second game where they actually acknowledge it. In the 80s, there were more than 60,000 nuclear warheads in the world at all times. The total destructive power amounted to 1 million times of the atom bomb that hit Hiroshima. 1993, START 2 was signed, and the United States and Russia agreed that a decent number of deployed strategic nuclear weapons. Okay. Please just scroll super quickly. As of 1998, there still exists 26,000 nuclear warheads in the world. Yeah, it's like, I think there's more now. Not really sure, but there's still a shitload out there. How well maintained they are, that's another story. Costs a shitload of money and resources to actually upkeep nuclear warheads. Credits. Yeah. Okay, I don't think I can skip these. Nope, can't skip. I'm gonna see what rank I got, even though I know it's gonna be terrible. But yeah, that's MGS1. So, I do plan on doing MGS2 and 3 on stream as well. Pretty soon. Takashi Mizutani, that's the same name as the guitarist from Les Realisés de Nuit, who actually passed away in 2019, sadly. Yeah, that's a great band. I mean, at least the song's nice, but yeah, kind of annoyed that I can't skip it. So that, yeah, that really was an Irish, I never knew that actually, I never paid attention to that. Jeremy Blaustein, yep. Oh yeah, I forgot there's a stinger after the credits. Because of course there is. It's a Kojima game.
You mustn't allow yourself to be chained to fate, to be ruled by your genes. Humans can choose the type of life they want to live. The important thing is that you choose life. And then live.
Yes, sir. The entire unit was wiped out. Those two are still alive. The Vector? Yes, sir. Fox Die should become activated soon. Right on schedule. Yes, sir. I recovered all of Rex's dummy warhead data. No, sir. My cover is intact. Nobody knows who I really am. Yes, the DARPA chief knew my identity, but he's been disposed of.
So he deliberately killed him.
Yes, the inferior one was the winner after all. That's right. Until the very end, Liquid thought he was the inferior one. Yes, sir, I agree completely. It takes a well-balanced individual such as yourself to rule the world. No, sir. No one knows that you were the third one, Solidus. What should I do about the woman? Yes, sir. I'll keep her under surveillance. Yes. Thank you. Goodbye, Mr. President.
Yeah, so I guess they had that little thing planned out pretty far ahead. As well as Snake's little nonsensical accelerated aging. I got leopard. Yeah, we unlocked the camera and the bandana. 21 rations, 79. Oh, no wonder. No wonder, what's his face told me I was a mass murderer. Supposedly discovered 10 times, continued 3 times, 12 saves, 7 hours. Yeah, that's pretty average. Not like I was actually trying to do some fucking, like, hardcore speedrun or anything, but it is what it is. But yeah, that's MGS1. There's, like, VR missions you can do, but they all suck, so I'm not really gonna bother with that. But, yeah. What's in here? Oh yeah, I gotta put in the other disc. I think 'cause that's the one that's got my ghost photos on it. Oh, that looks terrible. Oh, you can like change the color balance. Huh. Alright, I'm gonna switch memory card because I was ghost hunting on the other one. On my other memory card. Alright, change disc. Demo theater. I think the game just kind of crashed because it doesn't know that I switched discs. I gotta reload it. Yeah, I figured something like that was gonna happen. I want to see how many of those pictures that I snapped were actually, like, counted as, like, ghost photos. Why is demo? Oh, it's because it doesn't it doesn't count my game has been completed because the memory cards aren't merged. Yeah, that's a little DuckStation oddity. I could fix it, but I'm not really that interested. Alright, so that wasn't a ghost. Can I delete? You should be able to delete photos from here, but I guess not. You probably have to go into the PS1 BIOS. Somehow there's not one in that hallway. Oh, there's one there. That's fucking weird. I don't know what he's doing. Like, he's like the it's clearly like a Kojima exercise. Yeah, it's obviously like one of the Koji Pro guys, but I don't know what the fuck he's doing in this pic. Like, it's cause it's hard to tell. Like, I guess he's like sitting down, but like, what the fuck? Like, the quality, that's not the stream. Like, the stream quality isn't that great, but like, it looks super compressed and washed out here. It looks like that in the game. So it's really hard to really discern what's going on. There seems to be strong spiritual existence of the developer in this photograph. What a weird game. Strong spiritual existence. I love that. There's Kojima, making a completely silly face. Let's see. Did I get any other ghosts? Nope, there's not one there. Not one here. And there's one more. Oh shit. I think that's Kojima again. He looks like a fucking demon here. There we go. Yep. Stuff of nightmares. That's what you're gonna see the next time you go to sleep. But yeah, that's MGS1. VR training, but it's not really that good. But yeah, so anyway, that's pretty much it for now. The next time I stream a Metal Gear game, which is gonna be pretty soon, probably gonna be this weekend. 'Cause why not? I'm gonna do MGS2, and then after I beat that, I'm gonna do 3. And I do have the capability of doing 4. Like, my rig is powerful enough to get, like, full speed on it for the most part, because I've seen Digital Foundry's video about that, where there's like a special build of, RP CS3 that can accurately emulate in GS4 in its entirety for the most part. I mean, I could, in theory, play that game, but I kind of don't want to because there's just so many cutscenes. Like, the amount of cutscenes in that game, that game got put in, like, the Guinness Book of World Records for having, like, the longest cutscene in any video game ever. And, like, I don't think that's cool. I think that's, look, I enjoy, like, a good narrative, alright, in a game, but there's a limit. And I think Metal Gear, Kojima in particular, he's just always so up his own ass when it comes to, like, how far he's gonna take that stuff. And it really detracts from some of these games for me. Like, I don't think the stories are good enough to warrant it, because so much of that exposition is so redundant and didn't need to be there in every game. And I've been told that, like, in Death Stranding, it's even worse. Like, that, apparently there's a cutscene in that game that's, like, 2 hours long. I don't know if that's true or not. I haven't played it, and I have no intentions of ever playing it. But Yeah, that's just kind of how I feel about that game. I've never gone back and beaten that game a second time. Like I got that game on launch day way back in '08 in the summer, and I fucking beat it uh like basically not in one sitting. I went through like half the game in one sitting, and then I went to sleep and woke up and finished it off because I was like super hyped. And I enjoyed the game for that initial experience, but I kind of knew after that, like I wasn't gonna want to ever really go through it again, because I like the gameplay isn't good enough to like for me to just be like, oh, I want to fucking boot up MGS4 so I can go and shoot people or sneak by. Like it's not good enough to go through all of that, because if you skip the cutscenes, like there's not a lot of gameplay. Like after chapter 2 or act 2, like there's not a lot of gameplay. I remember that. Like that was something that everybody noticed back then. Once you get past Act 2 and there's 5 acts, like those chapters are really short without the cutscenes. So I don't think it would be fun to watch for people, and it wouldn't be fun for me to play it. So I'm not really gonna do that. But yeah, MGS2 and 3. It's been a long time since I played those two games, and I've been kind of wanting to revisit. So I'm most likely gonna play those on stream, and I might even do Peace Walker because I didn't ever beat that game. I played it, but I never beat it because I was playing co-op with a buddy, but we both fell off of it and we never got back on it, and that was ages ago. That was before the HD collection came out, where you had to in order to actually play it online, you had to use like a there was like an app that they released on the PlayStation Store on the PS3 called Ad Hoc Party, and it was pretty much just a tunneling program that allowed you to play virtually any PSP game over the internet, so long as you had a PS3 that was connected to Wi-Fi. So that was fun, but yeah, I might just emulate the HD collection version of that game if it's viable, because I never actually beat that game. So that'd be pretty cool to maybe go through that game, but we'll see. We'll see when we get there. But yeah, anyway, signing off here. We beat MGS1. As usual, thank you to everyone who came in and watched, and, you know, whether it was live or whether it's going to be like, you know, after I'm offline via the VODs, whatever. Thanks everyone that came in and hung out. Yeah, everybody take care. So I'll see y'all whenever I stream bullshit again, which is most likely going to be pretty soon. So everybody take care. Have a good one. Have a good day. Have a good night. Peace.